Parents, when you're eating out with the kids, do you find yourself always ordering the same thing, like chicken nuggets and mac and cheese? Well, there are alternatives, and joining us in the Craft-Made LG kitchen with that alternative is Chef Mac Lynch from Roy's Restaurant. Hi.
Aloha, thanks for having me this morning.
Thanks for coming in. And you know, parents do that. I feel like they get in this rut of ordering the same thing. They want what the kids will eat, right? But there's a better way to go about it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Roy's, we try to make the keikis feel very special. You know, when they come in, we offer a 3-course menu. They get their own. So they get their own menu actually, which offers coloring and stuff like that to keep them involved. But we start off with a quesadilla. So as soon as they walk through the door, they're like, fire keiki, fire keiki. So we send out a little quesadilla, some fruit sticks and stuff like that, little ranch dressing. And then we have several alternatives for entrees. And today we're gonna do our keiki salmon, or in my household, my daughter likes to call it the pink fish. So we made a simple teriyaki sauce. It's got a little bit of gluten-free, organic soy sauce here, just some sugar, a little bit of water, ginger, and garlic. You can mix it up, do it with your kids. Just really simple, mix together here is what I've done. It'll last in your refrigerator for several weeks, especially if you don't enter a protein into it. So if you
can use it for other things.
Absolutely, a little bit of rice, stir-fried chicken, you know, and we made it in your house, so it doesn't have a whole lot of extra preservatives and stuff like that. And today we're gonna do salmon. We have a nice piece we've marinated here. We're gonna put this down in our pan. Marinate it for about 10 minutes. It's gonna give a nice glaze to it.
And I have to ask you while that's cooking, why salmon? Like, what are some of the benefits for kids?
Well, salmon's great. It's not too offensive for the children, and then it's a great source of amino acids. Has a lot of vitamin B6 and 12 and things like that. It's really good for you.
Those omega-3s we always hear about.
Exactly, exactly. Good for your heart and stuff like that. So starting young, trying to teach kids to eat right. I mean, and then for dessert, we have a little bit of ice cream and cookies and things like that. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So we start by cooking this. You know, we cook it through whatever the parents prefer for their children, and start like this. And see a nice glaze, and that you can do this on your grill. Like at Roy's, we actually grill them on our open flame grill.
Nice.
And we're gonna plate this up here. We serve it with a little bit of rice.
This is the finished deal here.
Absolutely. So we have a couple of interesting little shapes. You know, stars and moons and things like that. We have the glazed salmon here, and then we like to serve it with tomatoes and cucumbers, just sliced up.
And teriyaki is good too because it's slightly sweet, right? So the kids will tend to like it a little bit more.
Absolutely. So we're kind of tricking them into eating something good with a hint of sugar. Not too much. And you can control the amount of sugar. But you know, just trying to do the right thing for your children and change it up a little bit.
And as far as fine dining goes, like Roy's is such a nice restaurant, but what are your tips with the kids? I mean, you have some suggestions like going early?
Yes, yes. We love kids at Roy's, and I think we love kids to come in. So yeah, I think coming in early, usually it's a little bit quieter. There's a lot more tables around. Usually the staff engages the children a lot more. Like it's not unusual for us to see a child being carried around a dining room at Roy's or something like that, where their parents enjoy their dinner. You know,
keeping them entertained.
Keeping them entertained with a coloring book. You know, everybody has electronic devices and things like that. And then, you know, let your kids order.
Yeah,
you know,
if they're involved, they'll be more likely to eat what they've got.
Teach them good manners too. You know, everybody's always impressed. Oh, those kids are so nice. They said thank you, or you know, when you drop the food off. So, you know.
Thank you for your advice. And don't worry, parents, you can get this recipe on our website, lifeloveshopping.com.